Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to talk about the arithmetic operators in C. The arithmetic operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus operation. The modulus operation is used to calculate the remainder when a division is performed. So in today's video, we are going to understand each and every arithmetic operator in C with an example. So let's get started. For that, let us declare two variables of type integer. Let us assign some value to them, say 2, say 4. Alright. Now let us first perform the addition operation. To store the result of the arithmetic operation performed on these two variables, let us declare another variable C. Okay. Now let us perform our first arithmetic operation, that is addition. So the addition can be performed like this: a plus b, first variable, operator, and then second variable. Alright. Now we have to store the result of this addition operation somewhere so that we can show that result onto the screen. C equal to a plus b. This means the value of a plus b after addition will be stored in this variable C. Here equal to is not equal to, like it is not comparison operation, it is assignment operation. The value of these two variables will be stored in this variable C. Okay, now let us try to print the variable C and see whether our code is working or not. But before that, let us write crr_scr function so that the previous output of the screen gets cleared. Alright, now finally let us write the getch function. We are writing this getch function in our program to hold the screen. Otherwise, what happens is the screen goes away once our program is executed. Now let us print the value of C. For that, we'll use printf function. Printf. Since C is an integer, we have to use the conversion code %d. And we are printing C. So after comma, we have to specify the variable that we want to print. In this case, it is C. So C, semicolon. Now let us compile and run. Okay, no errors. Now let us run. Alright. So the output of 2 plus 4 is 6. So that is what is displayed onto the screen. Now let us perform our next operation, that is subtraction. For this, we have to just replace the symbol with minus. Now let us compile and run this program. So as you can see, here the value of a is 2 minus 4, that is minus 2. Since the subtraction symbol is present near the variable which is having greater value, so minus symbol will be assigned. Now let us perform multiplication operation. For this, we have to use the asterisk symbol, that is star. So the asterisk symbol is used to perform multiplication operation in C. So if we want to perform a into b, so we have to write a asterisk b, a star b. Let us compile and run. So as you can see, 4 into 2 is 8. So that is what is getting displayed onto the screen. Now let us try division operation. That is a by b. So 2 by 4. Let us see how the output gets displayed onto the screen. Compilation is okay, and let us run the program. Oh, the result is 0. Let us know why this happens. This happens because the value of 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, that is 0.5. Since C is an integer variable, it can store only integer data. Alright. The value of the division is 0.5. So 0.5 cannot be stored in an integer variable. So that is the reason why. So it is ignoring the decimal part and storing only the first variable. That is, in case of 0.5, it is taking only 0. So only 0 is getting displayed. To solve this problem, we need to store the result of these two into a float variable, because float variable is a variable that can store decimal values. Float, let us write some variable name d. So now d here can store the value of a by b. Now let us see whether we are getting correct output or not. Compile. Okay, so let us understand the warning given by the compiler. The compiler is telling d is assigned a value that is never used. So we have assigned d some value and that is never used in the program. Alright, so we have used here c, but we need to use the variable d to display its value. Alright, now let us remove c since it is not in use. Let us compile and run. Compile and run. Still it is 0. Let us understand why this happens. Since a and b are integer variables, okay, so the output of two integer variable is also an integer variable. So in that case 0.5 will still be treated as 0. So to avoid that confusion to the compiler, we are going to specify in brackets that the value should be of type float, since it is getting stored into a variable float. This is called typecasting. So let us write float. So in this case what will happen is the value of b, that is 4, will be converted into decimal value. So it becomes 4.0. Since the denominator part becomes a float value, then integer by float will result in a float. Alright, so the whole value will together become float. That float variable will get stored into d, that is 0.5 will be stored into the variable d. Now let us compile and run. Compile and run. Alright, so still we are getting the value 0 onto the screen. This is because we have used the conversion code as %d, but as you know, in order to display a float variable, we have to write %f as a symbol. So let us write %f in place of %d. Now let us see the output. Okay, so here we go. The answer is 0.5000, that is equal to 0.5. So in this way the value can be stored and used. So in this way a division operation can be performed. Now let us understand the modulus operation. For modulus we are going to use the symbol percentile. This percentile symbol is used in order to get a remainder. So let us see whether we are getting the correct output or not. Let us compile and run. Alright, so it is giving an error because the percentile symbol cannot be used on a float variable. Therefore, we have to remove this and make d also as integer. Now let us also change this symbol as percentile d, since it is an integer. Now let us compile and run. So as we can see, the result is 2. So that means 2 is the remainder that is left over after the division is performed. I hope in this video you have understood the arithmetic operators in C. In our upcoming video, we are going to see the ternary operator in C. Thank you for watching.